Obviously, he has the size and the hands. He's got all the ability in the world. Look at their season numbers. That's over 50% of the offense in the passing game.
Yeah, no receiver in the nation has more touchdowns than Sills. On the ground to Crawford. Big 12's leading rusher with the first down and room to run. Past the 30 and finally knocked out of bounds around the...
This is exactly what West Virginia wants to do. They want to run the football, in particular between the tackles. That's where they've had the majority of their production. Once Justin Crawford gets in space, he is hard to tackle.
That's a pickup of 38. So much for that tough field position. The drop play. Back to Crawford. Picks up a good chunk of yard.
Really selling out on the pass fake.
Greer keeps it this time, very mobile. Twice his rush for over 50.
Playmakers on the outside.
Averaging nearly 350 yards through the air per game so far this season. Has time now, steps up and runs. Greer to pass. Knocked away. Good stiff coverage there. Ty Summers, and a flag comes in as he's looking for Gary Jennings.
There's no foul on the play. For defensive pass interference. We determine the contact will simultaneously.
Field number 12, Gary Jennings, has been the guy they've liked to target early on in games.
Stepping up, Greer. Will be close. Mountaineers going for it on 4th and 1. To Crawford. Just needs a yard. Ball is loose, but whistle.
Spot is he should have the first down. This is all just power at the line of scrimmage. Knee drive by Justin Crawford. He's not the biggest back. Only 6 foot 200 pounds. He's very efficient. Doesn't waste any steps. A north.
McCoy, the running back now. Quick release. Trying to connect with Toronto White. West Virginia second in the nation in both total offense and scoring offense. On the ground, bottled up. McCoy knocked
out of the field.
Plenty of time. Quick strike to White. He's got enough to move the chains.
So they basically flood the zone. You're going to see Jennings come to the inside, and then White just curls in the soft spot of the zone coverage right around Ty Summers.
Pickup of 19. Ball out the 15-yard line. Flags coming.
Holding. Offense number 79.
A 1st and 20 for the Mountaineers, their first drive. There's been a stonewall up front. Crawford
knows in behind.
This is the top rushing defense in the Big 12 for TCU. Plenty of time to the end zone for Sills, and he overthrows him.
On 3rd and long, and gives Sills an opportunity.
13th play of the drive. It began at the 3-yard line. The draw, Crawford bobbles it, able to recover.
Has been one of the best players Gary Patterson's had on defense in quite some time as far as his ability to play the run game as well as the pass game effectively. Guy who's got 261 tackles in his career here at TCU. Very disciplined versus the run so far this year.
Crawford ran for over 50 yards on the Mountaineers' open
left guard. Those are the guys really getting the initial push and creating space for Crawford and the rest of the running backs.
Pick up a 4, but still inside their own 10. On play action, Greer stays alive.
I just love the fact, watch him when he gets pressure off the edge from Bosin. He kind of switches, he just loses his left arm, switches the ball in his left hand, then back to his right and scrambles to make it within 3rd and inches. It's the elusiveness that he really brings to this West Virginia offense.
Back to Crawford. Only needs a yard.
Scoring offense in the country. The running game's effective, but it's also their passing game. They've got some playmakers on the outside.
On 2nd and 9, Kennedy McCoy in the backfield. Greer looking to dial up something deep. Marcus Sims pushed as he tries to haul that in, and a flag comes.
Sims is probably the fastest guy on the field.
Interference, defense, number 11, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And there's no doubt Anthony Tejada interfered with Marcus Sims' ability to really make a play on this football. Probably still should have caught it. But as I noted, he's the fastest player on the field. He's a legit 4.3 data to back that up.
Something that you weren't saying 5 years ago. GPS data to back up.
Coaches are really adapting to that as far as how they can help these guys recover.
To McCoy coming off a 100-yard effort 2 weeks ago. Greer pass on 3rd and 4, and he stays alive again. An early trend on this drive. Heaves it up to Jennings out of bounds.
Got a defender hanging on him. Watch this time. Off the edge, you see Trayvon Howard kind of get his hand up around his neck. And watch Greer, he just readjusts his helmet so you can see a little bit better.
Play action to Petaway. Over the middle, pass complete. Tight coverage there, Gary Jennings.
So, great basketball player. When he played AAU ball, his team beat Grayson Allen, the Duke Stars team in AAU. And Will's dad said, you know, he can do a 360 dunk. I said to Will, can you still? He goes, probably not. I'm married to the kid now.
Greer eludes trouble once again. He's got the first down, slides out towards midfield.
Want to evade the rush. Look at him step up. You know, and again, he's the son of a coach, so it's not only the fact that he's able to get out of that, it's the ball security too. He doesn't allow anyone to swipe it away from him.
To Jennings once again for a quick strike.
This offense has such balance. That's what makes them the #2 scoring offense in the country.
Petaway met quickly. Met by Ty Summers.
Number 12, Gary Jennings. Number 13, David Sills, who's been quiet so far today.
Greer looking right side. Wide open. Kavon White, the first down. And he is met with authority, but too late. Pickup of 18.
Watch as he wraps into the zone coverage. And Greer puts the ball on the mark, on time, a little bit.
First and 10 from the 32. Has time. Looking for Sills, and ball batted away.
Strength and conditioning coach. He's got someone assigned to Dan Holgerson.
No Justin Crawford on this drive. At least not yet. Pass completed. Held on to by Sims. First down, West Virginia. Good room right up the middle for Martell Petaway. Limited carries this year. Calling the plays. On 2nd and 5, back to Petaway. Rico Evans finds him.
TCU defense. Right there.
10th play of this West Virginia drive. They need 3 yards. Overthrow Sills.
Pick for him. Had a lot of running room. Just out of the reach, and you could see Will Greer frustrated knowing he's good enough to make that throw, and really
their own 5. Greer to pass, gets rid of it quickly to Jennings.
A very good route runner. That's why he leads the team in receptions this year.
To pass again connecting with Jennings for the first down. Against Virginia Tech, 13 catches, nearly 190 yards. Throwing for the 3rd straight play, pressure coming. This time Greer can't.
TCU defense here with Gary Patterson, their head coach. They like to bring the corner blitz. They do it from the near hash. Look at Tejada off the edge. Greer never sees it. It's coming to his left side, his blind side. And he's got to be aware of it. He's got to get the football out of his hand quicker.
A loss of 11
today.
Again, no Justin Crawford. It's McCoy in the backfield. They give to McCoy, trying to lean forward. They find Sills, trying to make a man miss.
Between Greer and Sills is really the chemistry. Look at the timing of this play. Sticks the route, ball's already on its way. Sills is literally running back to the football. That's what allows him to even have a chance.
Greer's completed 7 of his last 8 passes. Justin Crawford back on the field, play action. Quick strike. Jennings, whistle comes in now.
Let's take a look at the end. Now, does he survive the ground? Does he have control? Looks like he does. It's hard to tell, though, as he goes down to the ground. This is really going to test those 3 elements we always talk about when looking at whether or not a play is a catch or no catch. Control.
The play was a first down. Clock should have stopped at 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Please reset it to 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
The 3 things we talk about: control, body part down in bounds, and then time. A time element of when he catches the football, the move that he makes, and if he's able to maintain possession as he goes to the ground.
That was a 5th catch for Jennings here in the first half. 1st and 10 for West Virginia. Crawford's been pretty quiet since that opening. Crawford motions out. Finds Jennings again, his 6th catch near the sticks, and he is planted.
Looking at Ridwan Issahaku coming off the field. He the one who made the tackle. He came up a little bit limp, but watch Nico Small. Trayvon Howard Small getting in on the action.
Jennings with 6 of the 10 receptions here in the first half for West Virginia. On play action, finding Sims. Sims with the stiff arm.
Look at the strength of the stiff arm on the smaller Tony James. He turns back around field, that right arm. He didn't grab, so it's illegal. You can push, you just can't grab the helmet.
Boy, Greer is in a rocking chair right now, looking deep, settles for a round underneath the Sills. Run out of bounds.
Wide receivers.
Good spin move, first down Crawford.
We've got plenty of time.
Under 90 seconds to play first half. West Virginia drive to take the lead. Greer stepping up, and he is crushed. Then Banagoo, sack and a forced fumble 2 weeks ago in Stillwater. This time a big crunch.
And really, this is on Justin Crawford. He stays in for protection, then releases, but he doesn't help anyone on his way out. He had an opportunity to maybe take a shot at Banagoo, but Greer holding on to the football, waiting for something to develop further downfield.
7 yards. Flushed. Eyes downfield. Banagoo again forces a throw. All in good fun, though.
Well, that's what happens when a guy is in your face 2 plays in a row. Banagoo with the sack the play before, this time pressuring Greer to have to get rid of the football. He's probably telling him, hey, you're going to see a lot more.
3rd and 18 now for West Virginia. They empty the backfield. Greer looking for White, underthrown right by the first down marker.
And he had a window to White. Just end up almost pulling off of it a little bit. Just clearly skips before White's able to get it, but you could see there was a hole in the defense between. Nico's been phenomenal.
West Virginia starting from its own 18. Which is some of its best field position today. Finding Jennings once again, his 7th.
Free up Jennings, so he had space on the outside.
It's a pick of 5. Jennings again with some space. First down to West Virginia. And finally crushed out of bounds by Nico Small.
So this is a...
On the ground for the first time in the second half to Crawford. Met abrupt. through an arm tackle. More in terms of wide receivers. 4 on the play clock. Greer gets it in time. Throws off his heels. Looking for Sims, who is unable to make the catch. Looked like he had that for a minute. Nico Small forced it out. Tejada was with him stride for stride as well.
That's twice now they've given Marcus Sims opportunities to come up with the big play, and as he goes down to the ground, he just can't hold on to the football. Talked about his speed earlier in the game. He was clocked at going 22 miles per hour in practice. He's that fast.
And West Virginia, their first real test today since week 1, a loss against Virginia Tech. Greer was fantastic in his Mountaineers debut. Crawford, big hole to run through, first down, West Virginia. They go back to it. Crawford trying to find a window to run through. Not happening. And the pistol this time. Again to Crawford. That'll bring up third down. To pass on 3rd and 4. Slings it out to White near the boundary. 49. Greer has a clean pocket. Throwing off his heels, and it's an easy interception. TCU's got it coming back the other way. Nick Orr still on his feet. Looked like some miscommunication for the Mountaineers, possibly. 34-yard return on the pick.
We talked about it at the very beginning of the game. Will Greer is a risk taker. He's going to throw up the football and give his wide receivers an opportunity. Watch number 8 at the top of your screen. See him get hung up, and as he comes across, he runs into David Sills. He gives up on the route, and there Nick Orr sits for the easy overthrow and interception. And
the draw to McCoy. Almost tackled for a loss. Looked like able to
and throw the football.
Somehow picks up a yard to make it 2nd and 9. Play action to White, his 4th catch. Hit a yard. McCoy stuffed. Maybe some second effort though. In with 3 straight games of at least 7 receptions. He's been held awfully quiet. Second effort by McCoy gets a first down for West Virginia. Back to him. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Greer. There's Sills, goes up and has it knocked loose. Now they finally find him, and he can't make the catch. Gladney and Small, they're in coverage.
Well, TCU should be glad that Gladney was able to go today, because he's stepping up to the challenge. Look at David Sills. He's got at least a 4-inch advantage, height advantage over Gladney. Wow.
See where Greer wants to go here on 3rd and 10. Jennings, the man in motion. Has Sills wide open. Makes the move. Has his eyes set for the end zone. Sills all the way in for the strike. They finally find him.
We've been waiting on this all day. And really what he did was he split the bracket coverage. Look at Isahaku and Small. They're essentially doubling Sills. And how do you beat that? You just run vertically right through between the two. And really he's just able to make Nick Orr miss in the open field. And you can see he's got a lot of speed. It was at Utah.
If only those Pac-12 games could be played earlier in the day, huh?
Oh, no. What, you talked to Chris Peterson before the game?
West Virginia taking over on their own 23. They hand to Crawford. 38 of those coming on his first tote of the day. Greer has time, floats it to White, fingertip catch. White is able to stay on his feet And he is marching all the way to the house. 76 yards. West Virginia making some serious noise.
Karan White, he's going to run basically a little double move, and you're going to see him basically isolate number 18 Nick Orr as they bring pressure off of the edge from Anthony Tejada. Look at Greer, cool, calm in the pocket, perfect ball. How about White keeping his feet? Be able to finish the plays. That's a problem. You know, they brought that from kind of the short side of the field, but the ball was on the hash. It was more in the middle of the field. Typically, Tejada gets to the quarterback a little bit sooner if it's on the hash. He had a lot more ground to cover to try to get pressure on Greer.
It was David Sills for 64 yards. Now Karan White for 76. Touchdown. White for a 76-yard touchdown strike. Play action with time. Throwing off his heels, throwing deep again for Sills. Some contact. And here's a flat.
Well, this one's pretty easy.
Defense, number 18, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It was good recognition by Nick Orr. You see him coming all the way across the field. He saw what they were trying to set up for Sills, but he doesn't even make a play on the football, and he clearly interferes with Sills' ability to make a play.
You're saying we don't need to bring in Dean Blandino for this? Put away the running back, he gets it. And he is taken down quickly. We start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 10. West Virginia has it at their own 40. Greer feeling pressure. Throwing sideline, looking for White, incomplete. He is hoping for a flag on Tejada, and a flag comes in. Greer a little shaken up.
You got to give a lot of credit to Karan White. Working back to his quarterback, giving him an opportunity.
Defense, number 11, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Greer gets flushed outside the pocket. White sees it, wisely turns.
Easy call there. Tejada with a sack today, missed all of 2 years ago with a knee injury. Head away, crunch, pushed back. Gains
since the beginning of the game, but really, you know, this is where you get in those 20, 25 touches. That's where the big runs come from.
Greer over the middle, overshoots Jennings. Tejada a little. 3rd and long for West Virginia. Overthrows Crawford, a rare receiver.
Didn't really have a great opportunity to set his feet and deliver an accurate throw. Look at him pushing through the left side of the West Virginia offensive line.
Touchdown. Crawford, the running back, on first down. Over the middle, looking for Jennings. Was there some early contact? Yes, there was.
This is going to kind of be like earlier in the game where they talked about Ty Summers, who got called for a pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. The ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
And here he is right here. And it's the timing of it. Looks when he made contact with Jennings. Clearly, as the ball was on its way, he interfered with Jennings' ability.
To Sills. Met immediately, a couple of men in the vicinity. The draw comes loose. Greer fortunate to be able to recover it.
This is that draw play where Will Greer really delays it, but Crawford's got to be patient. He can't leave until the ball is in his chest. And that time he got impatient because he saw Ty Summers coming through the hole. West Virginia very fortunate to recover that.
3rd and 8 from the 41. Sills underneath. Trying to turn his shoulders upfield, stays on his feet. He's got the first down, pushed out of bounds. Nick Orr there. Flags come in. And so Dana was relaxing a little bit now that he wasn't calling the plays.
Wow.
No foul on the play for a late hit out of bounds. The contact started before the runner was out of bounds. Result of the play is a first down.
And that could be the only thing that really would negate that penalty if they believe the contact happened before as he was inbounds. Watch Sills. He's going to come across, and really the other side of the field, they're all blocking for him. They're essentially setting up a screen downfield. You can see Crawford, there's Jennings, and really it's his ability to make Nico Small miss, but
Crawford leans. Greer to pass. Going deep. Looking for Sims and nearly an interception.
Second half, right out here in the slot.
Delayed draw again. Crawford trying to find his way. He's not close. Haven't seen that much since the first half. On 4th and 4. Greer is able to find White again. He's got the first down.
He just couldn't get a hand in on the football. Watch Will Greer, so patient. White's just sitting right next to the ref. It's almost as if Tejada didn't know the football was thrown.
They convert on 4th down. They hand to Crawford. Crawford has another first down. Crawford over 100 yards. On play action, they try to sling it into White. And it's second and goal for West Virginia from the 5. Greer pumping, lobbing, Sills his second touchdown of the day.
Play design. Watch as Greer manipulates the defense with a fake screen, and you see Sills just works to the back of the end zone, and look at those hands. Just able to get his finger.
Crawford over 100 yards again today, but on the sideline at least for this first play. Greer to pass. Jennings has had a pretty quiet second half relative to his first. Pushed out of 5. Greer with time. Greer looking for Sills. Can't make the catch. Tight.
James only his second start at cornerback. Used to be a wide receiver, transitioned to cornerback, and you can see the ball skills and the pattern recognition coming into play. Jennings and David Sills setting the stack right there.
Can't find Jennings. Throws behind.
Going to hook up into the zone. And Jennings wanted to run out of it. But see the defender, Isaaku, right outside? Greer trying to protect him, just not on the same page. They're going.
4th and 5 from their own 30. Looking for Sills. They find him for the first down. Who else? Grabs. Second half has been a different story. Looking for Sills. Back shoulder on his feet, but now out of bounds as the flag comes in.
Well, it's going to be pass interference. I mean, Tony James had his hands around his waist, kind of swung him around. Oh, wow. They're calling this versus David Sills as far as the separation he got when he caught the football. It really went both ways.
Offense, number 13, 15-yard penalty. First down.
This is huge, and you'll see right here, working on one another. So you can see both hand fighting back and forth. That's interesting because, I mean, you see more grabbing from Tony James than you do Sills. I don't know about this one.
The good folks in Morgantown not too. To Jennings. Trying to get some of those yards back. That was Jennings' 10th catch of the game. Going deep, trying to connect with Sims. That just has not been there.
How much time's on the clock, but they didn't have to at the start of the drive.
Needing to get a chunk of this 18 yards to go. Greer flushed. Greer going nowhere, having to heave it out of bounds. Minute 20 left. West Virginia down to its final breath. Greer stepping up. Throwing near the sticks to White, and it's knocked away by Tejada.
It has been blanket coverage from Anthony Tejada all game long. Talked about him just not always getting a hand in him on the football. Not the case here. Ron White going to run a route around the depth of the sticks. That's typically what you see on 3rd down, but in this case, 4th down as they try to get the conversion. Look at Tejada. Perfectly done. That is textbook defense from your most experienced cornerback who stepped up big time today.
Gary Patterson.